Greetings, Evil Genius here, it's me and Connor again. Hello. Mrs. EBG is a very happy bunny this morning. You know why? Because just like me, she's now got new lenses in her eyes. We went up to Clane, up near Dublin, and she had the operation on Monday and Tuesday. What they do is they slit your eyeball with a laser, and they use ultrasound to smash up your existing lens and suck it out with a hoover, and then they replace it with funky plastic ones. And they're multifocal. They're like the roundels of an RF, an RF roundel, but they're about 12 or 13 different levels, and they are multifocus. So your brain, both of us now focus with our brains and not with our eyes, because we've maybe got 12 or 13 separate images on the back of our retinas, and the brain chooses which one it wants to pay attention to. So it takes a bit of getting used to, but I mean, within hours, my eyes were better after my ops, about 15 months ago. Mrs. EBG had to wait a bit longer because her eyes were a bit blurry for the first half a day, but within 24 hours her eyesight is as good as mine is now, and I've got better than 20/20 in both eyes, near and far. And the colours are just incredible. I've been describing it to her for 15 months and singing its praises and urging her to get it done, and she's resisted it until I wore her down, because I can't possibly, I can describe it how I experience it, but I can't really, you won't grok it unless you have it done yourself. I mean, it's not cheap. It was about 8k, €8,000 for hers, and mum's a bit cheaper because I had cataracts, so I got health insurance. But it's, unless you've experienced it, you won't believe it, or you won't really grok it. Now, the thing about your eyes is, as you get older, your lenses get stiff and crystallise and they yellow. So by the time you get to kind of 50s and 60s, you've got maybe 30% of the light going into them that you had when you were 20. But of course, you don't notice this. Not really, because it just occurs over time. So, it's the same from one day to the next pretty much. But within hours of having my lenses replaced, all of a sudden the fucking colours go bleh. It's amazing. I mean, the sky, even now, it never gets old. And although it's lost its purple hue because I'm used to it, for the first couple of months, the sky looked almost purple, even when it was overcast. And now the colours are so bright and vibrant, and it never gets old. And sometimes I still go to push my glasses up my nose, or look for them when I get out the shower, and I've been wearing glasses for 50 years and then not wearing them for 15 months, but now I still look for them. What's the point here? Well, the point is this. Okay, you don't notice when your business is turning to shit, really. You don't notice when it gets worse and worse and worse day by day. Now, I can prove this is happening to you, because unless you've raised your prices in the last 12 months, say, you've actually made a de facto price cut equal to the rate of inflation. And that's going to have a disproportionate effect on your profits. There's no arguing with that. Okay. So even if profits are up, you're not making as much as you could be doing, because you're making less profit per sale because of inflation. Now, what this also demonstrates is that a very small thing, very small change, okay, as simple as changing the lenses in your eyes, can make a massive difference to your vision. Well, just a few things in your business to change, like putting your prices up, improving your positioning, improving the way you get clients in and how you qualify them, makes a massive difference. It's the old small hinges swing big doors thing. Now, the thing is, you don't know what you don't know, and you also haven't really noticed how bad things have got, because you just don't. It's like the proverbial, but actually apocryphal, it's not true, story of boiling the frog. All right, you put it in water and heat the water up, and the frog doesn't notice, and it'll boil to death. That's not true. But it's a nice little story, and it's like that with your business, though. Things will get worse and worse and worse, and you won't really notice until you can compare it against hard data from the past, or revisit the past, in a sense, by changing things back to how they should be or how they were. And you do that by making the changes we suggest. Now, there's two ways to get our help. The first way is with Ground Zero. We're going to show you how to do all this yourself. Okay, local businesses, tradespeople, home improvers, that kind of thing will do really well with this. Join us for Ground Zero, and we'll show you how to do all this yourself. Okay, we're holding your hand every step of the way, metaphorically. But if your need is urgent, and you've got the will and the wherewithal to invest a substantial amount of time and money in your business and get our help one-on-one, then just PM me and we'll arrange a time to talk. If you haven't got up to 10k and more to invest in your business, don't bother, because we're out of your league. It's as simple as that. Okay, so you know what to do. Link in the comments or PM me. All right, you agree with me, don't you? Anyway, I think we're out of here. Are we out of here? We're out of here. We're out of here. See you later. Ta-da.